Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Check us out on the web and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. We're all over the place. What we're going to do tonight is a review of Harpoon's Rye IPA. It comes in their multi-12 pack. It's got this bright green label on it. On the back it's got this picture of these two guys, which are Rich and Dan. And it said, we started Harpoon to make beer that we wanted to drink and to have a brewery people wanted to visit. 25 years later, we still love our jobs and our beer. Harpoon is on the East Coast. There's one in Boston and there's one in Windsor, Vermont. Two different breweries. Always have this bright red H on the cap. This beer is 6.9% alcohol. It is an IPA. If you read about this beer, it's kind of cool because they talk about how the Harpoon IPA, it's kind of a blue and red label, is kind of their flagship beer. And this was invented as a kind of a spin-off of their IPA. They said they wanted to get a little bit more creative with a couple different ingredients. This adds a little bit more spiciness, is what they say. It still has a nice, good hop character to it. I've had this beer before. And for a rye IPA, I think it's phenomenal. When you smell it, it definitely smells like a whole lot of hops, a little bit of malt. They do mention that on their description about the maltiness, but it might be a tad bit dark, meaning a little bit more malt than a regular IPA. It's got a nice head on it, laces the glass really well, disappears shortly afterwards, but you still got good carbonation. Alright, so your first sip, you can tell it's not your traditional IPA. And I think it's a little bit because of not only the rye, and I don't have a huge distinct way of describing the rye flavor, but you can definitely tell there's a little bit of a kind of a sauciness to this IPA, and definitely a lot more malt than what a normal IPA would have. You still have a real good hop character to it, like they say, though. One of the things I recommend with this beer is to drink it with like pepper cheese, and I think it would be phenomenal with that because it kind of wakes up your palate. I'm big on what kind of food you're gonna eat with the beer. I mean, anything kind of spicy, Mexican food, maybe some Italian, a nice peppercorn steak. This would be absolutely phenomenal with. It's got a really kind of thick character to it as well. You definitely can get the effervescence of the hops. It's a really good beer. This is a real good, what I would call sipping beer. You don't want to have 10 of these things. You don't want to probably have 10 of anything anymore these days, especially at 6.9%. But it's just a really kind of pleasant, unique IPA. It's got real nice flavor to it. It's not like other IPAs. And like here again, that goes to the rye and kind of what Harpoon was going for and giving you a little bit of a different, unique spin on an IPA. So let me see if I missed anything on the label or what I remember. That's about it. You can find this in the multi-12 pack. I've never seen it in 6-packs. That doesn't mean they don't make it. And just always remember, I think Harpoon's got a really cool tagline. It says "Love beer and love life." So check this beer out. It's definitely worth trying. I'm very picky with IPAs. I would definitely buy this again. I would probably give it a 4 on a rating scale between 1 and 5. That's good for an IPA for me because, I mean, I'm very, very fond of IPAs and I like this beer. So, definitely worth getting it and checking it out, even if you can only get in the multi-12 pack. So, if you tried it, let us know what you think. We really appreciate comments. And we thank you for watching our YouTube channel and checking out our website. So, see you again real soon. Cheers.